Hello everybody, I'm your host Tony. Welcome to TO Productions. Today I'm going to go over some game film of a couple of clips that I was able to grab from our most previous flag football game. And we're going to just dissect those plays a little bit. I'm going to bring a little bit of some humor to it, but we're going to go over some serious things about some of the rules. And we're going to just dissect on some things that some of these players might have been thinking here, okay? So I have 4 plays. We're going to first start off with this first play here. This is going to be Rodney to CJ. So Rodney throws him the ball and he goes backwards. Right? He's losing yardage. He's losing hella yardage. So here we go. If you catch the ball up here, you're not supposed to go backwards. Everybody knows who plays football. That's the quickest way to get on the bench. The simplest and fastest way from point A to point B is what? A straight line. Catch the ball, get upfield. This young man is talented. He has been our MVP multiple times, so this is not usual behavior for him, but you know, he's still young, so oftentimes we may need reminders. But when you catch the ball and go backwards, especially in a fast-paced game like this, you will lose yardage. Going east and west, you can't be going east and west in football. Not unless you know you gonna make the play. But coach is not trying to hear that, because then they do stuff like this. They rewind it, and then they play it back all the time in film. They do it just like this in the film room. What are you doing? What are you thinking here, son? What are you thinking here? You literally lost yards. So if football is a game of field position, he lost some position right there. So he's young, and if you listen closely, you can hear the team get on his case a little bit. He know, and they know. It's understood that, hey, bro, you messed up a little bit. Make up for it. So let's move on to the next play. This play here, I believe, is Eli's catch. And Eli carried this man literally on his back. On his back. He put him on his back. As a grown man, he did not see this happening when he signed up to play flag football that day. I didn't see it happening. And he's a much larger player than CJ, but he does not seem to have the heart as big as, CJ, Eli on this play. Eli kept his legs moving. He kept them moving. That's what you got to do here. He kept his legs moving. He kept them legs moving. And when you do that, you make plays. All right, so let's continue to see this play happen. He's carrying him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He gave him 10 steps of hard pushing. As a man, you carried me. You would have thought he got subbed out that play. I don't think he got subbed out that play. But listen to the morale and the energy of the entire place after that happened. Just take a look for yourself. Called him a baby. Called him a baby. So it's a lot of energy out here on the field. So if you ever do come and play with us, just know you got to bring that high intensity. It's a grown man sport for real. So this is a play I want to call some attention to here. This is a flag football league, of course, so we don't do tackling. And I also let that be known to the guys before the game. With no tackling, it brings down the chances of injury substantially. But on this particular play, I have to, give this guy his credit first, because it was a well-hidden blitz. And this looks like this is Rodney right here. Rodney didn't see it coming. But there is a 2 down linemen, a D-line and an O-line, just so we can have more guys play. So they're blocking. So the quarterback can scramble when there's a second rusher. So if you understand, there is a hidden rusher coming, which is great because he plays semi-pro. So he's in the swing of still tackling. Here we don't tackle. So just look over this play for yourself and tell me, was this intentional or not for yourself? I'll answer it for you. Yes, that was a tackle. This boy is getting a scholarship to the U. That's what this is. But this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This is not tackle. This is flag football. So let's look at it again here. He's coming off well hidden. At this point, look at those arms, bro. You can't tell me he was attempting to go for a flag. Not at one point in his thought process that he was like, his flags are up that high, I'm going to grab him here. He literally was going in for the sack. He's in sack mode, and I understand it. But this is not something that we can tolerate. Going forward, if you tackle somebody, you're out 2 quarters. Just have to be known. It's because you have to get away from bringing guys to the ground. This is a swarm tackle. He's tackling him as if he has shoulder pads. But that's not the case here. So I'll finish letting it play out. And again, you could tell me for the second time if you think this was him attempting to grab the flags or make a tackle. So listen to the people. One person on the defense said he tripped over his legs. What? I didn't see a trip at all in there. But listen though. He tripped over his legs. Stop it. Guys be making anything up so they don't get a flag. Let's go to the next play. So this play here is going to be the 4th and final one here. I will take the onus of this because we don't have refs yet. Something I'm working on. But I had a player step off the field and gain some clarity with me on some of the rules and just having an open discussion about making the game better for the most part. But he's supposed to be on the field. In this particular moment, he's supposed to be on the field. And all my football players know, if you on the sideline and you supposed to be on the field, oh, buddy, you're going to stay on the sideline. You are that closer to being replaced. If you're not the star player or the best player, top 5, you coming off. Oh, you want to do all that? Johnson, you win. Go. See how long you going to sit and talk on the sideline. Just pay attention to this play. I'll take onus of this because he was talking to me, but he removed himself off the field. I didn't call him over, but he the homie though. Take a look at the play. You hear his voice. Ryan is not for none of the games. It's 8-on-8. And you over there talking? Bro, if Ryan was your coach, Ryan's sitting you down. I can hear it in his voice. Nobody said ish is what Kieran said. As the team captain, he's the team captain. He's the team captain. And he's on the sideline talking to production. But then again, he the homie, and it was very funny there. They definitely would have been hearing it in film. This is where the coach replays the play over and over again, so you don't think he's supposed to be on the field. That's what this was. But overall, though, his team was up. I got to give him that. He was up 14, so he had some wiggle room and some leeway for a mistake or two. But you can't allow that thing to be to creep into the mentality of your team because you can lose. But nonetheless, this was fun having this chalk talk with you all, looking over a couple of plays that I found that I wanted to bring attention to and how to make the game better. You can go to the website toproductionsllc.com, check out the information there. You can go to YouTube, check out TO Productions, watch the content, view the games, and follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok. Again, my name is Tony. Thank you for tuning in to the Chalk Talk that we have in the game film review. You all have a great night, and we see you soon. Goodbye.